Evening, everyone. Welcome along. It's Tuesday, the 29th of December, because no one actually knows what day of the week it is. It's that awkward time between Christmas and New Year that all of the days blend into one. No, I'm only kidding. It is Thursday, the 29th of December. Thanks for joining us. Thankfully, the only reason I know what day of the week it is because I've got this on tonight. Otherwise, I probably would think it is Tuesday or what have you. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. Thank you very much for joining us. We get started in about, whatever it says there in the top corner, about 11 minutes time. And we'll get up and running. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. Hope you've all had a very, very good Christmas and New Year is coming up. Now, I've slightly lied in the description for the videos tonight by saying it's the last live quiz of this format for 2022. Yeah, it's not. I kind of forgot. Saturday, there are two live quizzes. Live normal time on Saturday. That will be the last live Saturday quiz. Okay, there is still going to be a quiz on a Saturday, but I'm going to pre-record them from going forward. So that is so it'll be the last live quiz of the year in this format at 8 o'clock, and then at 11:30 I'm going to go back live as I have done for the last 2 years, and I'm going to do a live 30-question short quiz that will take us into a New Year countdown and then out the other side and into 2023. So there are still 2 more live quizzes after tonight. Yeah. Anyway, as always, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Twitter if you want to say hello, jump on there. But I'm going to jump straight into saying hello to people because I've got loads of people to get through. So yeah, just a blanket Merry Christmas to everyone to start with, and hope you had a good one. Right, so let's jump straight in. Hello, please say hi to my hubby Paul. I broke my neck in October and he's done a fantastic job of looking after me. That was from Jan. Oh, bless you, Jan. Hope you're on the mend and hope you're hope you're not hope you're getting a lot better, but well done to hubby Paul for looking after you. Hello to Sophie and husband Duncan and their son and daughter-in-law George and Maisie. They've been joined over video calls to do the quiz, but with the house move over Christmas they're now able to meet up on a Thursday evening and do it together, which is awesome. I love that, the fact that you're now all in the same room, so that's great news. Hello to all of you. Hello to Jan, the hubby Rich and our visiting family, our daughter Jane and our 2 granddaughters Lucille and Madison. They haven't been together for ages, so they are very excited. You know, I've seen that for the last few days. Everyone's been very excited about being together. I think I said this just before Christmas, that it's probably the first one for a few years where everyone's actually been able to properly get together and be in the same rooms, etc. Which is good. You know, it's what we, although I'm starting to get a few 2020 vibes at the moment with some of the news around China and traffic and flying restrictions and stuff, so I'm starting to get some 2020 vibes, which is worrying. But yeah, hello to all of you guys. I love this. I saw this earlier. Hello to the ladies who meet up each Thursday and send silly messages. I love them so much. I'm sure you'll know who you are, but hello to you guys. Hope you are well. Hello to Rob and Ruth, who had a quiet Christmas, as they have had that C word that I was just starting to talk about then. Sadly, I think it may have passed it on to Rob, so they're both now with it. Thank you, Rob, for looking after me and making it special. Hopefully the new year will be a healthy one. Yeah, get well soon, guys. Hopefully it doesn't take hold too long and then you're up and running again for the new year, so good luck to both of you. Could you say hello to Ryan Fox in Lincoln from his big sister Kaylee in Nottingham? Thursday night quiz is our regular catch-up, an opportunity to wind each other up. I love that. That's what happens when you've got siblings. It's the best way to do it. So hello to both of you. Happy New Year to good friends Kirsty and Tom from Clare. We've been quizzing with you throughout and still going most weeks, so hello to the 3 of you and Happy New Year. I hope you guys have fun. I've got a question to ask on New Year as well in a little while, but we'll do that later on. Hello to Keith and Kay Parker. I hope they're not too drunk by the time you get to the shout outs. It's what, 7 minutes past 8. Fair enough. But yeah, hello to you guys as well. Hi Jay, can you say a big thank you to Lynn from Lynn Mullane from Essex for making each Christmas better than the last. Well, sounds like you're doing an incredible job, Lynn. So yeah, hello to you. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Julia and Phil, and thank them for looking after the cat over Christmas, from Lindsay and Jeff. Bless you. A lot of people have been looking after animals and stuff as well, which is a very good feat as well. Please say hello, a huge hello to my mum and dad and our dog Jasper and our cat Mumu, please, for everything they've always done for me and for giving me such a great Christmas. Thank you, and let's get quizzical. Sounds like everyone's had a really good Christmas, which is great. Hello to the Cat Attack group and the Jaffa Cake Hoarder. there's got to be a story. There has to be some stories behind those team names. I'm assuming someone like is hoarding the Jaffa cakes. I'm slightly worried about the cat attack group, like, but never mind. But yeah, hello to all of you guys. And then the last one on Instagram from this morning, I put it on Instagram this morning as well. Please say hello. I love this. Please say hello to my human friends and wish them good luck in the quiz. Love from Simeon, the red-haired gibbon. Although in brackets it says toffee coloured, if you please. Good evening to you, Simeon, and make sure that your human friends are in check and not cheating this evening. But yeah, hello to everyone on Instagram, onto Facebook. Hello to please could you do a shout out to wish the Orchards from Hampshire wonderful 2023. Yes, hello to all of you guys. Lynn and Glenn, you fine lovely people over there in Wakefield. That's the one I'm looking for. Wishing both yours and ours families have a very, very happy new year and all the best for 2023. It's still one of the highlights of, just sat here. I was supposed to do a Zoom quiz with them for Glenn's birthday and just went, do you know what? I've nothing on tonight and nothing on tomorrow. So rather than say, do you know what, I'm just going to go over and go and do it in person. So yeah, hello to both of you. Hope you're well and family and everyone are well over there. Hi to Dave and Jean and Chris, the Devonshire Dumplings, and the Coventry Giggles, Karen and Nathan, who will be playing along with the Leamington Loungers. So good evening to you guys. Happy quiz night to my mum and dad, Richard and Chris Ashton. We will be quizzing separate tonight for the first time in ages. Sickness bug taking the family down one by one. Feel better soon, Dad. Yeah, it's ripping through Darwin at the moment. I've pretty much been asleep since Christmas Eve, I'll be honest. Waking up for the key moments for the last. I've not worked all the way through. I'm either sort of social for a little bit or then asleep, basically. But yes, I hope you guys are all well. Get well soon. For anyone who has come down with it, he's not. I spoke to a pharmacist on Christmas night. He's nicknamed it something which I'm not going to repeat because I don't like saying the word. But also he said it's the worst winter he's ever gone through. Absolutely worst winter, and everyone's coming in with different symptoms. And it's all he said to me, and this is the only advice I can give you: is fight what you can fight. If you've got a cold or if you've got a temperature, just fight the things that you can fight. And if you need to sleep. It's the only thing you can do, because it's when we repair. Moving on. Hello to Moogie and Phil. Good evening to both of you. Hope you guys are well and had a lovely Christmas. Hello to Tony, Ross, and Jill O'Brien from Cheadle in Cheshire. I know Cheadle. Did I do something in Sainsbury's at Cheadle? Might have done. Anyway, hello to you guys. I hope you're well. I always get distracted. Hello to the sourdoughs, please, and a special mention to Chris, whose birthday is on Saturday. So happy birthday to you, Chris, for Saturday. The Beast and I have been to Wales for a nice break over Christmas, and we've been back again today to collect the clothes we left behind. Oh dear. Chris, what did you do? Did you put everything in the car and think, I've got everything, I've got this, I've sorted it, and then realise, oh dear, oops. But yeah, hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. Sounds like you did over in Wales. Hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Good evening to both of you. Hope you are all well. Hello to Ruth, Edward, David, Jessica, Noel, Louise, Richard, and Mo. It's been a tough Christmas with illness, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, good evening to you guys. Hello, happy birthday to Oliver Wardle. So I'm flying through these to realise the time. I might have to do some of these in the break. Hello to Oliver Wardle, happy birthday to you. Hello to Ian Richardson over there on the Isle of Man, who says wishing all the JVPQ team and online quizzes a happy and healthy new year for 2023. Aiming to that. Please shout out Graham, our flowery godbrother. A big thanks for our rascals. Happy New Year to you and all of the quizzes. I'm sure that makes sense. Hello to Carol. Happy birthday even to Carol Phillips. Good evening to you. Hope you have a good day. That came in from Danielle. Hello to Linda Herring as well. Janet says, can you wish my husband Mike all the best for the new year? Of course we can. All the best for the new year, Mike. Hello to Jeanette, John, and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're staying safe over there. Mel says, shout out to my husband Gary and I. It's our 25th anniversary tomorrow, so happy anniversary to you guys. Please could you shout out Lauren and Dominic Edgerton Horrocks, congratulating them on becoming husband and wife. A wonderful daughter and son-in-law. Love them both to bits. Thank you so much and happy new year. Whew, nearly there. Debbie Watson's birthday was on the 27th of December, part of the team Pig Dogs, who have been with you from the beginning and love our Thursday and Saturday night quizzing. So happy birthday to you, Debbie. Hello to the Matthewson Lloyd family, who will be quizzing together in the same room for the first time since summer. So hello to you guys. Hello to Luke Clothier, who's 21 today. Probably pronounced that right. Sorry, wrong, but really do apologise. But happy birthday to you, Luke. Happy 21st and happy 44th anniversary to Richard Hardy's wonderful wife, as he has put it there. And then finishing off very quickly on here, and if I've missed any, I'll go through them in the break. Hello to Kieran and Lorna, who will be joining for the last 21 of 2022, although there's still 2 more to come, but that's my bad. But yeah, hello to you guys. Hello to Penny Thatcher, who says, I meant to say it was the highlight of my 49th birthday last Thursday evening, and will be quizzing along with my dad as usual this evening. So hello to you and your dad. The Keenstonians, hopefully Helen's passed her late fitness test, so hello to you both. Hope you both are well. The Welling Wizards, good evening to you. Snowy 12. Hello to Richard Vader as well. Good evening to you. Anva Anderson and Deborah, good evening, guys. They're currently hurtling back to Chelmsford for Somerset in time for tonight's quiz against Colin and Kate. And then did I not see that someone else was going to be there as well? And they've got their firstborn Bethan and fiance Charlie as well. So good evening to you guys. I've got 42 seconds. Let me see if I can get through. Hello to Mrs. Ali Jackson. Good evening to you, who I'm not in any way, shape or form jealous in the fact that you've put sunny pictures up of you in Benidorm. But hello to you, and hope you guys are staying well over there. And hello to Kathy Graydon as well. Good evening to you. Hopefully you are well as well. Let me do that one, and then finally 20 seconds to go. Hello to all of our patrons in the Jebral Nutjobs Discord server, the Mill Lane Mob, the Jebral Nomsky and all of the Undiscovered, hashtag Fangirl and Ben, Phil and Tracy, everyone at the Wyke Regis Social Club. Good evening to you, Julian, Stu, Lindsay, and all of the Allens, Team A and Team B, Irene, Simon Robinson. Julie, hello to all of the Bevans as well. Irene, Martin Leach, and I think I've got everyone. I'm just going to call it at that moment. But yeah, hello to everyone. Let's get it underway. Loads of, see, do you know what? I go through weeks, right, where I have like 11 people want me to say hello and then I have to fill. And then I go through weeks where everyone wants to say hello and there's still more, but I'll do it in the break. Anyway, welcome along. It is the last Thursday night live quiz of 2022, and what a year it has been. Can't believe that this is like the third Christmas year that we've been doing this. But anyway, it is the last Thursday night quiz of 2022. Let's kick it off with an entertainment round. I've changed a few things for Saturday. You'll see when we get to it. But here we go. Round 1. Which girl group had a hit with Waterfalls in 1994? I'll be back in 2 seconds. If it's picking up some noise in the background, I'll explain it in a minute. I don't think it's getting irritating. Number 2, the long-running documentary series Panorama started in which decade? Was it the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s? So the long-running documentary series Panorama started in which decade? Was it the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s? Number 3, Lisa Loring, Christina Ricci, and Jenna Ortega have all portrayed which character on screen? So Lisa Loring, Christina Ricci, and Jenna Ortega have all portrayed which character on screen? Number 4, what type of girls are in the title of a Pet Shop Boys song from 1986? Hang on, was it 1986? Because I double-checked this and I meant to change it and never changed the answer. Hold, please. I can't remember now if I changed it. Yeah, no, it's fine. I changed it. It was 1986. I think I put 1984 in before. I'm going to have to pause that. Only got an hour and a half to go. Number 5. Name one of the creators of the TV show Extras. So name one of the creators of the TV show Extras. Number 6, who played Who played Max? I'm going to say Magnus Magnuson then. Who played Maximus Decimus Meridius in the film Gladiator? So who played Maximus Decimus Meridius in the film Gladiator? Oh, that's a cool tweet. Richard Jackson, I will read out your tweet in the break because I'm more intrigued by it than anything else. Number 7, which former One Direction singer currently has the biggest song for 2022? So which former One Direction singer currently has the biggest song for 2022? I'm going to pause it. Bear in 1 sec. I'll explain what it was in a minute. That noise will stop in a few minutes. I only had an hour and a half left. Number 8, complete the name of the political satire mockumentary Parks and What? Well, it's not my dial-up in the background, although it feels like it at times. So complete the name of the political satire mockumentary Parks and What? Number 9, Dead Reckoning Part 1, set for a 2023 release, will be the 7th installment of which movie franchise? So Dead Reckoning Part 1, set for a 2023 release, will be the 7th installment of which movie franchise? And finally, number 10, which singer had early noughties hits with Spinning Around, In Your Eyes, and Two Hearts? So which singer had early noughties hits with Spinning Around, In Your Eyes, and Two Hearts? Round 2 with a bit of geography, and then we've got some numbers related things for round 3. So let's get into this. Number 1, which is bigger by size, Europe or Australia? So which is bigger by size, Europe or Australia? Number 2, what is the largest river by length in the USA? Is it the Missouri or the Mississippi? So what is the largest river by length in the USA? Is it the Missouri or the Mississippi? Number 3 on the flag of China. What colour are the stars? So on the flag of China, what colour are the stars? Number 4, Helsinki is the capital city of which country? So Helsinki is the capital city of which country? Train. Number 5, according to the 2022 stats, which country is the world's largest wine producer? I could make a joke about where the world's largest wine consumer is, but I'd probably get shouted at. According to 2022 stats, which country is the world's largest wine producer? Number 6, China and which other country's border runs through the summit of Mount Everest? So China and which other country's border runs through the summit of Mount Everest? That one. I'm on the wrong screen. Change. There we go. Number 7. Christmas Island can be found in which ocean? So Christmas Island can be found in which ocean? Number 8, the measuring lines of latitude. Are they the horizontal lines or are they the vertical lines? So the measuring lines of latitude, are they the horizontal lines or the vertical lines? Number 9, the Mounties police force are from which country? Hang on, I'm gonna have to put the because there's people who've got me on mute and. La da da dee, ya da da da, ya da da dee 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 dee, ya da 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 da, all the way up, round on country. Nope, still can't spell. Come on, Jay, wake up. Yeah. So the Mounties police force are from which country? I mean, if you know what count, I mean, there's many counties they'll be from, so you've probably got lots to choose from. I very nearly said the country name then. Moving swiftly on, number 10. The French city of Strasbourg sits on the border of which other country? So the French city of Strasbourg sits on the border of which other country? Okie dokie. Right. So round three is numbers. Now, normally I'll say the answers are all numbers 1 to 10 or what have you, or etc. There, but I'm not doing that tonight. So all the answers are numbers. They're all numbers related. There is a number that's repeated twice. That was my bad. I didn't even realize I'd done that until I uploaded it earlier. But yeah, so there's no theme, there's no etc. It's just all the answers are numbers. Here's number one. According to Meatloaf, 2 out of what ain't bad? So according to Meatloaf, 2 out of what ain't bad? Number 2, what can go before days later, weeks later, and months later to make the title of 3 films? So what can go before days later, weeks later, and months later to make the title of 3 films? Number 3, Phileas Fogg was trying to go around the world in how many days? So Phileas Fogg was trying to go around the world in how many days? Number 4, a picture is worth how many words? So a picture is worth how many words? I need to do something. One sec. Number 5, the clubhouse at a golf course is known as what number hole? So the clubhouse at a golf course is known as what number hole? It's on my list of things I need to take seriously next year is learn how to play golf properly again. Yeah. Number 6, someone who is perceived to be very drunk is said to be how many sheets to the wind? So someone who is perceived to be very drunk is said to be how many sheets to the wind? Making sure I pronounce that right as well and it doesn't come across as something another word. Number 7, Thomas Edison once said that genius is how many percent perspiration? So Thomas Edison once said that genius is how many percent perspiration? Number 8, something that happens at the very last minute is said to be at the what hour? So something that happens at the very last minute is said to be at the what hour? Number 9, someone dressed up in glamorous clothes is said to be dressed up to the what? So someone dressed up in glamorous clothes is said to be dressed up to the what? And finally, number 10. How many hours a day did Dolly Parton work according to her song? Just for clarity, I'm not taking into it. She may have had a lunch break in the middle of it. She could have had, coffee breaks in the morning, in the afternoon. I don't know. I'm just going on the pure information that I've got. How many hours a day did Dolly Parton work according to her song? There we go. That's your first 30 questions all done. They're up. There's a link up on Twitter now. So if you need to recap any of the questions, jvpqquestions.com. It'll be the same link for both breaks. So if you head on over there, I'll just refresh the website before the second break. Right, we're going to take a short break now. If you are new to us, we're going to take a short break. Give you about 7-8 minutes to put your answers together and have a think of them. Just before we do, I saw this on Twitter just went live. A big shout out to Graham and Mary, competitive quizzes that have been on several TV shows but are playing for the first time tonight. Love from Rich and Liz, all in York. I mean, if you're competitive quizzes and been on several TV shows, I mean, this should be a walk in the park for you guys. I really would love to know your score at the end of it, because if I found some questions that can beat some competitive quizzes, then I'm all right. Right, we'll take a break and we'll come back in about 7 minutes. It's all the slides for the Christmas quizzes that have already gone. However, they are still up on there anyway, and I'll see you after this. comment of the night so far goes to Colin at the White Regis Social Club with regards to Dolly Parton. She was there for the required number of hours, but only actually worked one. Yeah. Ah. Right, so if you want to start getting your answer sheets together and stuff, yeah, sorry for the what might have been some background noise. I know some people picked it up and some people didn't, because I was getting messages from people going, can't hear what you're going on about. A few years ago, way before all of this, I had a 3D printer that I had the idea of doing some bits and pieces with, and can never get it working properly. It's been sat there gathering dust. My mum and my brother have been up for Christmas. My brother had a big 3D printer that he was massively into and knew his way around it, so he got mine working. So I've been 3D printing stuff sort of while I've been asleep and what have you. And I set something off to print this afternoon, and it's been taking its time, and it had an hour and a half left to go. And I thought, well, it's in the corner, it's out the way, he won't pick it up on microphone, and lo and behold, it picked it up. So printed some really cool stuff actually, and I've really got into it. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Basically, that's what the noise was. So it wasn't my dial-up internet. You wouldn't hear my dial-up internet. The modem's in another room. But yeah, so yeah, that's what that noise was. But I've paused it for now, and I'll restart it after the quiz. Anyway, right, let's get your answers together. Sorry, you get your answers together. I'll get the answers that I need to give you together. That'd make more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, push that button, that one there, and here we go. Right, so we kicked off tonight with entertainment. 10 of these. Here's your answers. Number one, which girl group had a hit with Waterfalls in 1994? It was TLC. Number two, the long-running documentary series Panorama started in which decade? It was the 50s. Number three, Lisa Loring, Christina Ricci, and Jenna Ortega have all portrayed which character on screen? It's Wednesday Addams. I don't know about you, and I'll be honest, I've not watched Wednesday. It's not my cup of tea, I'll be honest. But every video is someone doing the dance. I don't get it. I don't get it. Number four, what type of girls are in the title of a Pet Shop Boys song from 1986? It's West End Girls. Number five, name one of the creators of the TV show Extras. You can have either Ricky Gervais or Stephen Merchant. Either of those will get you a point. No, before anyone asks, you can't have bonus points for knowing both. 1. 6, who played Maximus Decimus Meridius in the film Gladiator? It's Russell Crowe. Number 7, which former One Direction singer currently has the biggest song for 2022? It's Harry Styles. Number 8, complete the name of the political satire mockumentary Parks and Recreation. Number 9, Dead Reckoning Part 1, set for a 2023 release, will be the 7th instalment of which movie franchise? It's Mission Impossible. I cannot wait to see this film. Number 10, which singer had early noughties hits with Spinning Around, In Your Eyes and Two Hearts? It was Kylie Minogue. Geography, round 2, number 1, which is bigger by size? Is it Europe or Australia? It is Europe. There's not much in it, to be fair. I actually thought Australia would fit in, quite easily, but no, there's not much in it. There's even less in the answer to the next one. What is the largest river by length in the USA? Is it the Missouri or the Mississippi? It's the Missouri, and it's only about a mile longer than the Mississippi. If you were obviously no one owns a river, but if you wanted to take that crown, you'd do something to just cause a little curve or something for an extra mile, wouldn't you? Number 3, on the flag of China, what colour are the stars? They are yellow. Number 4, Helsinki is the capital city of which country? It's Finland. Number 5, according to the 2022 stats, which country is the world's largest wine producer? It is Italy. Italy. Number 6, China, and which other country's border runs through the summit of Mount Everest? It is Nepal. Number 7, Christmas Island can be found in which ocean? It's the Pacific. Number 8, the measuring lines of latitude, are they the horizontal lines or the vertical lines? They are the vertical lines. They go from north to south. Longitude goes across. Number 9, the Mounties police force are from which country? It is Canada. And number 10, the French city of Strasbourg sits on the border of which other country? It is on the border of Germany. The River Rhine. The border runs all the way through it. And your numbers, number 1, according to Meatloaf, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Number 2, which can go before 28 days later? Which can go before 28 days later? Yeah, we'll just give you the answer. It's 28 days later. So 28 days later, weeks later, and months later. Number 3, Phileas Fogg was trying to go around the world in 80 days. Number 4, a picture is worth how many words? It's 1,000. Number 5, the clubhouse at a golf course is known as the 19th hole. Number 6, someone who is perceived to be very drunk is said to be 3 sheets to the wind. Number 7, Thomas Edison once said that genius is 99% perspiration. Is it 1% genius and 99% perspiration? Someone will correct me on that. But the perspiration bit was definitely 99%. Number 8, something that happens at the very last minute is said to be at the 11th hour. Number 9, someone dressed up in glamorous clothes is said to be dressed up to the nines. And finally, number 10. How many hours a day did Dolly Parton work? According to her song, it was 8. She was working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. So that's 8 hours. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or like Colin said, she turned up at 9 o'clock. Probably had a bit of a chat. Went to the coffee machine. Maybe stood around the water cooler talking about Wednesday in the episode that they just watched, and etc. etc. Oh, what have I put? Have I given the wrong answer? Hang on. Have I... Sorry, yeah, Indian Ocean. It's my bad. I will actually hold my hands up. I even knew it was the Indian Ocean as well. I don't know why I've written Pacific. It is the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. It is the Indian Ocean for Christmas Island. Christmas Island. Thank you for pointing it out, Julie. But yeah, it's in the Indian Ocean. In the Indian Ocean. So, hang on. I wonder if I can change that. Just while you're putting all your things together, let me just go back. It's very rare that I will actually hold my hands up in the middle of it. That one there. I've got some time, right? And minimize that. And then transition that across, and then there you go. So yeah, just to clarify, if you've got us on mute, I've adjusted that question before everyone on social media goes mad at me. There it is. There it is. There it is. I was waiting for that. Everyone's on catch up. There we go. Right, that's that clarified. Let's move on. Still to come, a connections round and general knowledge. Connections, as always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all the answers together? Slightly different connection round for Saturday. I've already written Saturday's quiz. It's a slightly different one for Saturday. Let's get down to where I need to be, back to where I need to be, which is there. It's not Monopoly. I have now boxed off. I've done the last Monopoly connections round for now. No, I've done that's the last Monopoly connections round. I can't think of any other options for it at the minute. I'll find one. I will find one. But for now, I can't think of one. Well done to the baffled toast and the crispy potatoes, who have somehow managed to score 31 out of 30. Well done to you guys over there in Belfast. That's an impressive feat. Right, let's do this. Push that button there and sing this across. Okay, so as always, connections. 9 questions. Question number 10. What links them all together? Now, when I get to question number 10, I will explain something. Okay, but I'm not going to do that until I get to question number 10. There you go. Anyway, I'll come back to it. Right, question number 1. What G is the name of a narrow valley, especially in Ireland or Scotland? So what G is the name of a narrow valley, especially in Ireland or Scotland? Mm. Number 2, what can go after fireman to make the name of a children's cartoon character? What can go after fireman to make the name of a children's cartoon character? I will come back to longitude and latitude in when I finish these questions because there is a massive debate going on. I'll come back to it. I think I've confused myself somehow trying to be clever, but we'll come back to it. Number 3, name the flower. So name the flower for number 3. Good evening, Mr. Jackson. Number 4, what was the name of the boy in E.T.? E.T. Home Phone. I should not do that with a sore throat. I shouldn't do it full stop. Yeah, I know there's someone. Number 5, to do something which causes you to become noticed is to make your what on it. So to do something which causes you to become noticed is to make your what on it. You might have 2 answers here. But when I give you something on question 10, you'll then decide which one it is. Number 6, ooh, what was a catchphrase from the TV show Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. I can't read that out, Tristan, but that is hilarious. Ooh was a catchphrase from the TV show Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. What word's missing? Number 7, what was the name of the elephant that packed its trunk and said goodbye to the circus? So what was the name of the elephant that packed its trunk and said goodbye to the circus? Number 8, what is the name of this newsreader? Yeah, he's a weatherman as well. And now a radio star as well. Cracking man. But what is the name of this newsreader, weatherman, radio star? Who is this? We'll go with that. That will make more sense. Very nice man. Number 9, Love, Sax and Flashbacks and Fearless are the names of albums by which former X Factor, I'm a Celebrity and Strictly Come Dancing contestant. So Love, Sax and Flashbacks and Fearless are the names of albums by which former X Factor and I'm a Celeb and Strictly Come Dancing contestant. Now, sort of, as always, number 10. Now, they are all names. Okay, so that's why I said it might help you decide between the 2 answers you might have for one of those questions. They are all names, but what links them? Okay, there is a specific reason I've picked those 9 names. There are more as well that I could have picked, but there's a specific reason I've picked those 9 names. What links those 9 names together? Let's wrap up Thursday 2022 with a Jebral and knowledge round then. Here we go. 10 random questions starting with this. Number 1. What part of the body would you wear a sombrero? So what part of the body would you wear a sombrero? Yeah. I've said that. Either I'm on a massive delay tonight or there are way too many people who've got us on mute this evening. Number 2, Medusa's hair was made out of what according to Greek mythology? So Medusa's hair was made out of what according to Greek mythology? Number 3, which nation is the car maker Renault from? So which nation is the car maker Renault from? Number 4, C represents what number in Roman numerals? So C represents what number in Roman numerals? Number 5, yellow is the colour of which line on the London Underground, despite it not being the shape it describes? So yellow is the colour of which line on the London Underground, despite it not being the shape it describes? Number 6, the leading female singer of an opera is called a prima what? So the leading female singer of an opera is called a prima what? Number 7, what is 2 down from Q and 2 to the left of C? So what is 2 down from Q and 2 to the left of C? Train. Number 8, the term go Dutch means to what? Is it pay the bill in a grand way? Is it split the bill? Or is it run away from the restaurant? So the term go Dutch means to what? Is it pay the bill in a grand way? Is it split the bill? Or is it run away from a restaurant? Number 9, what colour is the bottom half of the flag of Poland? Another train. Website. Publish. Done. Oh my word. And finally, question number 10. And I learned this at a quiz this week, and I didn't know this before. Officer Edgar Mallory is a character in which popular board game? I learned this week and had no idea. Officer Edgar Mallory is a character in which popular board game? Right, that is all of your questions for this evening. Just to point out, right, there are polite ways of pointing out that it might be a wrong answer, and there are like rude ways, and I'll dignify the polite ones. So yeah, I somehow I don't know whether we're looking at it earlier, and I'm still looking at it now, and I'm still all over the thinking show with it. And I'm not. It's not just me, by the way. There are other people who are a bit confused. So latitude is horizontal. So there you go. I think I was thinking north to south. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Latitude is horizontal. So you can have the point if you put horizontal. There we go. And like I say, there are polite ways of pointing it out, and there are rude ways of pointing it out. Right, going to take a short break. Questions are up on jvpqquestions.com if you want to go and recap those final 20. And I will see you after this. Right, one more minute, and then you can have. We'll go through the answers to the final part of the quiz. Yeah, just to let you know. So next year we're still here. Don't worry. Someone actually did put somewhere saying that was asking, please carry on next year. No plans on going anywhere. We're still going to carry on quizzing next year. Not changing the format either. It's something I'm looking at, but I'm going to be introducing a couple of. So it'll still be 50 questions. Core of the quiz will stay the same. There's a couple of things that I'm going to introduce outside of the quiz. We're looking. I'm just waiting for a bit more confirmation. But we're going to be. There will be a sort of a YouTube game show, if you like. Very basic, very simple. Nothing too strenuous, but a way of getting all of you guys involved, and I'm also on with the podcast as well, that will be launching in the new year. So a couple of different things, but in the main, the quiz will still be here on a Thursday and a Saturday night, live 99% of the time on Thursday. Saturday will go to pre-recorded. Now the only reason I'm doing that is because I want to try and get some family time in next year as well, because I do tend to work too much. So next year I'm going to plan everything out so that Saturdays will be pre-recorded, but for those of you who watch pre-recorded, it's no different from watching it live. It just appears in a slightly different place on YouTube. That's it. So anyway, right, let's crack on and give you some answers and see how you did with the final Thursday quiz of 2022. Let me push the right button for a start. That'll be good. There we go. Right, let's give you the answers, see how you did with these. Here we go. Question number 1. What G is the name of a narrow valley, especially in Ireland or Scotland? It is a glen. Number 2. What can go after fireman to make the name of a children's cartoon character? It's Sam. Number 3, name the flower. That's Daisy. Number 4, what was the name of the boy in E.T.? Elliot. Okay, should not try doing that with a sore throat. Need to take some more Benylin in a minute. Number 5, to do something which causes you to become noticed is to make your mark on it. And that's right, because when I was looking at this earlier, you could have had mark or stamp, but obviously mark fits with the connection, but that's why I've put that little bit at the end anyway. Number 6, ooh, Betty was a catchphrase from the TV show Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. The cat's done a whoopsie on the carpet. Number 7, what was the name of the elephant that packed its trunk and said goodbye to the circus? It was Nelly. Oh my word. Sorry, breaking news. Someone else has just announced before I went live that Pele's died, and now it's just been announced that someone else has died as well. Number 8, what is the name of this newsreader stroke weatherman stroke master of everything? It's Owen Wynne Evans. I thought it was Owen Wynne Hughes, but I've got that wrong somewhere. But Owen Wynne Evans. He's the drummer, really good drummer as well. Number 9, Love, Sax and Flashbacks and Fearless are the names of albums by which former X Factor, I'm a Celeb and Strictly Come Dancing contestant. It is Fleur East. And so what links them all together? I said they were all names. They are names set to be given to the 2022-2023 storms. The first one, when they announce that we've got a storm coming, will be Storm Antonio. The great thing on the Met Office website, and it must have been designed for basically me, but on there it actually had the phonetic pronunciations of all the words of all the names as well, which I thought was quite cool. So yeah, they're the names set to be given to the 2022-2023 storms. So if you hear the word Antonio in the news, it's not because Antonio Conte's just quit as Tottenham manager, or that's probably coming. It's because Storm Antonio is on the way. Let's wrap it up. General knowledge number 1. What part of the body would you wear a sombrero? It is the head. Number 2. Medusa's hair was made out of what according to Greek mythology? It's snakes. Number 3, which nation is the car maker Renault from? It is France. Number 4, C represents 100 in Roman numerals. Number 5, yellow is the colour of which line on the London Underground, despite it not being the shape it describes. It is the Circle line. It always used to be Circle, and then they extended it out to Hammersmith, and now it just sort of like it's like a circle with a little tail. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't go in a circle. I'll say there's a story around me in the Circle line, but I'll save that for book. Number 6, the leading female singer of an opera is called a prima donna. Number 7, what is 2 down from Q and 2 to the left of C? It is the letter Z. Number 8, the term "Go Dutch" means to what? It is split the bill. It's not run away from the restaurant, and that is naughty and rude, and you should never do that. It is split the bill. Number 9, what colour is the bottom half of the flag of Poland? It is red. And finally, number 10, Officer Edgar Mallory is a character in which popular board game? It is Monopoly. I didn't know the police officer had a name. Full credit, by the way, to that question goes to the guys at Speed Quizzing and their question writers. Because I was at a quiz on Tuesday, and I'm probably going to get banned from it because we won by 140 points. But this is one of the ones that I got wrong because I didn't know. We went for Guess Who. So yeah, full credit to the guys at Speed Quizzing. If you knew that, well done to you. I had no idea, and I know Monopoly pretty much. I thought I knew Monopoly inside out, but there you go. So yeah, the character in Monopoly. I've lost my cursor. There we go. But yeah, well done to the guys at Speed Quizzing for that question and the question writers there. Right, here is your tiebreaker if you should need it this evening. Remember, nearest to the point. To the nearest foot, how long was the Titanic? So to the nearest foot, how long was the Titanic? Remember, nearest to it gets the point. Oh, I was going to save. There you go. There's your answer. It's 883 foot long. It's actually 882 foot and 9 inches. But to round it up, as I said, to the nearest foot, round it up, it's 883. There you go. I didn't mean to put it up that quickly. I meant to give you your normal countdown timer, but there we go. Right, that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. I just need to push a couple of buttons on there. That is it for quizzing on a Thursday night for 2022. Yowzers. Yeah, nearly 3 years of quizzing done, and it's just still crazy to think that we're still going strong. Thank you, as always, to all of you for playing along. Let me know. I've just put 2 posts up on Twitter and Facebook. Let me know how you got on this evening. We've still 2 live quizzes, like I say, one at 8 o'clock on Saturday night in the normal time slot, and then one to see in the new year from 11:30 with just a random bit of fun and, you know, japery and what have you. I don't even know what I'm saying about that. But yeah, 11:30 we'll have a quiz, and the countdown time will be round about right. But if you turn all your clocks and don't look at your phones and what have you, around about midnight, we'll get there together. But yeah, that is it from me for Thursday nights for 2022. Thank you very much for being playing along and being here and being etc. and, you know, accommodating my occasional mishap and mistake. That is it. Let me know how you got on. And I need to find the right button. It's that one there. So yeah, as always from me, and as I've said this from day one to right now, thank you very much. As always, we will see you soon. Take care and stay safe. And if I don't see you, Happy New Year.